Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I've been out with an injury for a little bit now, and I kind of still am, but definitely back at it, trying to get some more content out. And a lot has changed since the last video you guys saw. I'll show you in a minute. The garage was completely empty until this recent purchase, which I'm going to show you today. I went and I picked up a 1988 Mercedes 260E in gray over gray. Really cool car, very clean, one owner car, 26,000 miles, and it was sitting for a little bit and needs some work, obviously. So I'm going to try to rescue this guy, get it back on the road, just get it back to showroom quality, detail it, go through the fuel system. I've already ordered parts from FCP Euro and MBOEM. So I'll be getting those parts and kind of checking things off the list. I'll start from the rear and do the fuel system stuff like the fuel pump, fuel accumulator, and the fuel filter, kind of like I do with all my other SECs, etc. And then I'm gonna try to figure out why the car isn't running. I'll show you in a minute. The car does start. I did get it to crank, but it does die out right away. Most likely due to clogged fuel filters, fuel injectors, etc. So we'll see how far we need to go to diagnose and figure out this issue. Let me show you guys the car. So a very nice gray color. It almost looks blue under the light. Really clean. It's got a few blemishes here and there. It's obviously got a cracked windshield, which will probably be difficult to find and expensive. So I'm gonna see if maybe Mercedes still has one of those. I did get one for my 190E, so they might still have a windshield for this car, but I don't know if you guys know, they did produce the W124. I think it was up until like 1998. And certain countries, they were used so much and were such a bulletproof car. I think they were used as taxis in like Africa and other countries up until 98. If you guys know about that, comment down below, but pretty sure that's what it was. So there's a few scuffs here and there. I should be able to buff that out. Can't wait to do a paint correction on this thing and get it looking pristine. It's gonna need a grommet. Ordered that. Tires are replaced, I think. I wanna see how these wheels clean up. They don't look too bad. It looks like they have maybe a minor curb rash. And yeah, the body's pretty straight. I did order a replacement grill. This is cracked and the pull is broken. And so I ordered a replacement grill. An aftermarket one, you can't find the OEM ones anymore. So I went with the aftermarket grill. Still OEM look. Here's a big dent. I'm gonna try to get that popped out. I'll have one of my dent guys try to get all the dents out on the car and get that sorted. But yeah, I mean, 26,000 mile, one owner car. Hopefully it'll run nice. Look at how nice and clean the taillight lenses are. I'll show you guys the trunk. All the stickers are nice and clean still. We got some very old newspapers from Best Buy. 92, look at that. Oh wow. You have a nice Microsoft Windows PC Packard Bell. Sanyo Pioneer, look at that receiver. Wow, super cool. Some hidden treasures here. Let's see if we got the spare. Yep, we got a full-size spare. We got the tool bag with the all the tools in there, and first aid kit I believe is in there with the original sticker for the car. This car did have power windows still. Let's see if we got the first aid kit. I'm pretty sure we do. Yep, really nice headliner. Door cards are really nice. I should be able to clean all that out. Magic eraser should take the scuffs out. This floor mats will have to steam clean, but that should come out. This will all clean up really well. Here it is, the 26,000 miles. We have the Becker Grand Prix, and I've never seen an actual original tape with it. It's an introduction tape. We have actually keyless entry on this thing that works. There's an aftermarket option added, and you can see the alarms are here and here. And there's a strange key lock in there, if you guys could see that. I have the key for it, and I'm not too sure if it maybe enables or disables the fuel or something with the alarm. Radio works, everything works on the car except for it running properly, and I'll try to pop the engine and show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, here we got under the hood. I've already popped the fuse panel off. I was checking the relays and stuff. All those seem okay. I did get a new battery for it. Didn't have a battery when I got it. I believe it's missing a cover here. Comment down below if you guys know. Pretty sure there should be a plastic cover over the ECUs. And here, you guys can see somebody replaced this stud with a bolt. So either it cracked off and then it's leaking out of the headers pretty badly, and it's really loud. And there's a nut missing back there. So I'll have to get a set of gaskets, and I'll see if they connect or if they have to go through the studs. If I can, I'll just slide the new ones in by loosening all these up, soaking them obviously, and putting the new gaskets in. But I might have to retap. If this is a different thread, I'll have to retap a new or put a helicoil in there and do a new stud. So that'll be later on once I get the car running. Here's the aftermarket alarm. Oil is really clean. I'll show you guys the oil. Looks like it was changed recently. So yeah, let's what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try to clean out the cold start valve. So I'll pop this intake off shortly and clean that out, start from there. I ordered, like I said, all the parts, so once they come in, I'll put those in. But for now, I'm gonna start off with that. So let's get to the intake first. But before I get to the intake, I did buy this handy dandy borescope, and I'll go into the gas tank, see how the gas looks and how the tank looks, and then from there I'll kind of be able to tell if I need to start replacing other fuel component, other fuel related things. This is what I'm seeing here, guys. There's the float. We did have some corrosion on the filler neck, which isn't uncommon. And that's gas. If I move the car, you'll see it moving. I mean, the fuel looks relatively clean, but I'm sure there's debris being caught somewhere inside of the engine. I'll just show you how clean this thing is. Look at those cam lobes. They look like brand new. I mean, this engine's not even worn in at this mileage. Super clean. That's a little bit of moisture, corrosion there, nothing uncommon. Yeah, this camera is really handy. Great to check stuff. Definitely multi-purpose tool. You can use it for construction or pretty much anything you need that you can't see yourself. It also has a magnet you could attach. It's called a Teslong. So yeah, if you guys want it, I'll leave the link down below for this thing. Pop this 10 off here. Get this screw off. Probably drop it. And put that there. Pop this guy off. And here we have our motherboard. Now, right off the get-go, see that this is not coming up, and it should be. So that's a problem. We have, this is the warm-up regulator. It looks like somebody already unscrewed this thing before. Well, that's interesting. We'll go ahead and unplug it. Get that out. I'll clean it out. And this is another fuel pressure regulator. The one in the back is an accumulator. But yeah, this is no good. Pop that off. Try not to lose that screw. Pry that one off, and I'm gonna pry this guy off. And we'll have the accumulator out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and check the spark plugs. I already checked the others. I cleaned them, which they didn't really need to be cleaned. I want to show you guys how they look. Of course, one-handed. I mean, these spark plugs look like brand new. I don't even have to give them a brush, but I will. I'll put that one back in. Here, I disconnected the main fuel line and just gonna let it drain. And the fuel's looking clean, but we'll see what's in there once it drains. All right, so here's the fuel. There's definitely some stuff in there that's gonna clog the filter and the injectors, so we're gonna drain all that and then change the filters. Might have to take the tank out. I'm gonna take a camera in there and see, but yeah, still draining the rest of the fuel. All right, next we're gonna disconnect the positive and negative. This is an 8 mil. Don't lose those washers as always. And then once we disconnect that, I'll go ahead and grab two 17s, I believe, and disconnect this fuel pump and make sure I ordered the correct one. I only ordered one, so of course I have to order another one. I, for some reason, thought this had one fuel pump, but it has two. So that's a 7. This is a 7. Of course, they had to make it different. And that's off. Zip this one loose. And there's a screw back here. Zip that one loose. Alright. Then we're going to loosen the lines right there. Okay. out of the way. We're going to want to change all those crush washers as well. Let's see if this pump will come out now. Of course it won't. Why would it? There we go. Oof. Watch out for the fuel still. Here and tugging. And there's a plastic washer. So here, there's one of the pumps, and now same process for this pump. Stuff coming out of here. It's all chunks of rust, I believe, or old fuel. Look at all that. It's all right here. So we know this pump was probably seized. Don't forget to replace all of the washers here, guys. You can develop leaks. We don't want leaks. Oh, and don't forget about this clamp in the back here, which I did not notice. All right. Okay, this is come off now. All right. Okay. That one off relatively easily. Do the 17 and the 17. No, it's a 19. 17 here. Oh. Okay. Put down. Fuel filter's gonna have a lot of fuel in it still. Looks like. Alright guys, so it was a little bit tight under there for me to record everything, but I took out the last two lines and I did order all of these. So these will all be replaced. I mean, these are from 88, and there is, wow, look at that. Do you see that? That was our problem. Yeah, this thing would have never ran the right way. Alright guys, so now we're moving on to the gas tank. I wasn't able to remove the main feed line, and I think I'm going to have to take out the tank anyway, and we'll find out right about now. We're going to take out the fuel, what is it called, the float. It tells you how much fuel is in there, and you're going to need this 1 13/16 socket. This is the ring, and then obviously I unplugged the cord prior, but look at that, already seeing that there was rust rust in the tank. Not rust, but old fuel, and yeah, I guess rust too. The float seems to be intact, so we'll have to clean this out. All right, let me turn this light off. We got the camera in the tank. As you guys can see, we got some corrosion here and there. Let me flip this. It didn't do anything. Well, you saw all that crap down there. So yeah, we have to clean this tank out. So out, a little bit of difficulty as usual. Use your handy dandy 2x4 pry bar and brute strength. There's strips that are glued onto that, which makes it a lot more difficult. Also, I didn't know there's another hose on that side that was holding me. It's different than the W126, and there was also this guy which broke off, and now I have to order. I'm not sure if this is some sort of vacuum or breather. Either I'm going to see if I can get a new one. So here's the tank, and I did order this new main feed line. I couldn't get it off from underneath, so it is what it is. Alright, now that we've got the tank out, we should be able to take this hose out, or it'll just come out as a whole. It's like the whole filter screen's coming out, which is fine because I did order a new hose, so it is what it is. Let's see what's in here, guys. Oh yeah, a lot of debris, just as I expected. So yeah, no wonder this car wouldn't run. It's actually a miracle that it even was starting. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for the parts to come in, and then we'll have everything new in the rear end for the fuel system, and then I'll know that nothing from the fuel system side on the fuel pumps and gas tank and fuel filters are the issue, but up front. So I'll probably go ahead and disconnect the lines from the Jetronic system and blow them out this way to get any dirt and debris out of there. Alright, so here's the main feed line. Do this for a little bit. And here's the return. Now we know there's nothing going to be coming into the main fuel distributor. Get some brake clean. Stuff is strong. And then I'm gonna use a scuff pad to get the rest of this stuff out. Hopefully this thing will work. Considering it was at this level of fuel, It did show on the dash, but those cables are known to break, so we'll see. Get a rag and clean that out. I did grab a flathead, went in those grooves, cleaned it out. Now this is nice and clean. Right, here's that main feed line, and it's got a filter screen in there. I'm letting it soak in some fuel injection cleaner. All right, guys, we got a lot done today. We have all the fuel lines taken out, the fuel tank taken out. We cleaned out the main lines, return lines. Now we gotta wait for parts. So that wraps it up for today's video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out my website, www.theyoungtimersgarage.com. I do have some new merch, a new t-shirt, a W202 DTM style t-shirt that you guys might enjoy. So I'll leave the link down below for that, and till next time.